What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video of Bluebeam Workflows. Today we're going to be building this 4D timeline. This is good for any presentations that you have at work. But before we get into the workflow, let's roll the intro. Alright, so before we get into the video, I went ahead and created all these different months and the different activities that are going to be shown on the 4D timeline just to save some time. But if I go here where I have all my files saved, how I'm going to create this 4D timeline, you can see that I had a 3D PDF. I just grabbed different snapshots of the different construction activities or the different stages, and that's it. These are just simple JPEGs. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna import just simple screenshots. This is screenshot number 1. I'm gonna place it, I'm gonna resize it. Then I'm gonna grab the second screenshot, make sure it lands right on top of the other one. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other building just because I like to have things a little bit more complicated. So I'm gonna do this and I'll be right back. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna create 2 buttons. So we're gonna go to the forms section here on the left. I'm gonna create a button. This is gonna be called Start Stop Timeline. And the next one is gonna be called Reset Timeline. So now I'm gonna pick the button. I'm gonna go here to the properties. I'm gonna rename it Start Timeline. And then I'm gonna go to the next one, Reset Timeline. So now I'm gonna go to the layers and I'm gonna create 5 layers because I took 5 screenshots. Grab these 2 because these 2 are the 5th screenshot that I took. Create new layer. This is gonna be stage 5. Then I'm gonna hide them. Grab these 2. Create layers. Stage 4. Then I'm gonna hide them. And it's the same process until we get to stage 1. Now I'm just gonna reorganize them here. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I'm gonna go to turn on stage 1, and then I'm gonna add the foundations to the same layer, stage 1. Then I'm gonna go grab the foundations, and then I just need a copy of the foundations. And then I'm gonna grab the copy that I just made and slab level 1 and put them on stage 2. Now I'm gonna grab foundations, slab level 1, a copy, and then put them back on top of the other ones. Control, drag, then paste them back right on top of it. Then pick building complete, which is layer 5, put them on layer 5. So now the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the button. I'm gonna go to the first button, which is the Start Stop Timeline. I'm gonna go down here to add action, form, edit. Now the JavaScript editor is gonna come up. I'm gonna grab the start code. I'm gonna do control paste, and then there's 2 things that you need to change. The first thing is gonna be the same way that you named your layers. You need to put them here, and then you go down here. This number has to be 1 less than the amount of layers that you created. So I created 5 layers, so this needs to be 4. And then you go down here, and then this is the next thing that you have to change. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's pretty much the only things that you need to change. You click OK again, and then I'm gonna go to the other button, go down here, add action, form, edit, JavaScript editor, and then I'm gonna open up the reset button, copy it, and then paste it. Again, if you want a copy of the code, you can send me a message. Click OK, OK again. Okay, so now the code came in correctly, and now you will see the 4D timeline running. Now you can go a step further, kind of like things a little complicated. So I'm gonna go to PDF content, add and edit 3D content, and then I'm gonna drag a window right here, and now I'm gonna go to and insert a 3D model. So I'm gonna import this in, click OK. So now I can zoom in and then put it the same way that the 4D timeline is. Now I'm gonna go back to edit, PDF content, add 3D, and now you can have your model playing and then it'll show the owner or whoever you're presenting to how long it's gonna take to build certain sections of your project or your entire project. Well, again, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me on my YouTube page. Also my Instagram page, make sure you follow that. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.